Grateful Gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kara and I'm the Grateful Girl, helping you to live your grateful life by intentionally living through plant-based food, compassionate travel, shopping sustainably and ethically, and conscious conversations of self-love and self-discovery. On this episode, you are coming with me to do something that I have been wanting to do for a whole year now, after fantasizing and romanticizing about tiny living and van life. We are finally purchasing a van. We have thought about this all year. We've done so much research, from tiny homes to RV trailers to vans, and honestly, everything really seemed completely impossible because of how much debt I have and how much income Harley makes. And so even though we make enough income together, I bring us down because I have so much debt, and it's something that I'm working on. And the only reason I'm able to purchase this van is because a few months ago, people thought I was crazy, but I sold my car. I work remotely, so it just didn't make sense for me to have a vehicle and to just share a vehicle with my husband, Harley, because we just purchased a truck back in July, and so it's a brand new car. So we had just been sharing it, and I just had to get a little bit more creative with making sure to plan my trips around when he needed the truck. And so, yeah, I sold my car. I paid off some credit cards, and now I'm in the position where I can actually purchase a van. It's not the high roof Sprinter vans that you typically see on social media. Instead, we decided to do something smaller. So we're purchasing a Ford Transit Connect, and the reason we decided to do that was because we are not going to be living out of our van full time. It just didn't make sense to spend that much money. High roof Ford Transits and also the Mercedes Sprinter vans can run you anywhere between $25,000 to $35,000 without being converted, and if you want one already converted, $65,000 to $85,000. So it's a very expensive investment, and we didn't know if we would like doing van life. We're not going to be living in it, like I said, but we just didn't know if we were going to like it. So this gives us the opportunity to try out doing a build ourselves and having something smaller, and we know that we could rent it out later on down the road, or we can resell it. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm about to go pick it up. My friend Danielle is taking me to the dealer, so come along.
Let me be your shadow man. We can fly to Neverland.
Y'all, it feels so surreal to be in this van. Oh my God. This feels so surreal. I just filled her up. I don't know what we're going to name her just yet, but I'm just so happy. And honestly, it was not that much to fill up. I think I was at a quarter of a tank, and it took like $16, so not bad. It feels so incredible to drive, and I'm really glad that we went with the smaller Transit version as opposed to doing the larger Sprinter vans. I think that this just, it feels a lot easier for me to drive. I feel comfortable driving it, and there's still plenty of space. And then on top of that, we were able to get the high roof Transit Connect as well. And as we were test driving it the other night, I was just looking through this windshield, and I thought to myself, I could just see all of the amazing places that we would see through that windshield. I knew that this was gonna be our van. So I'm really excited. As you can tell, I feel like I just got like free tickets to Disney right now. I'm like so excited. It feels so good after knowing we've been researching this for a whole year. It's just, wow. I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed. So I'm about to go meet my friend Amy at a vegan coffee shop called Dear Diary. She's gonna be the first person to actually like see it in person. So let's go meet up with her. Hi!
I'll be a shadow. Go wherever you want to go. You can take me.
Y'all, this is Amy. Hi. Welcome to the vlog. We are both vegan content creators here in Austin, so make sure you follow her at Picture It Plants.
Yes. Lots of fun stuff over there.
And now I'm about to go show Amy the van. Yay! That was such a fun outing with Amy. We had so much fun. Every time we get together, we talk and talk and talk. I was able to show her the van, and now I'm actually off to the grocery store, but I will also make sure to do a full video of the van so you can see what is all in it. it and how big it is. So if you're also thinking about purchasing a Ford Transit Connect, you can kind of get a little bit of the layout in the van. And I'm just really excited that Harley and I can start creating the layout for our van.
I get pulled in by your gravity. You're my missing piece. You make me feel complete.
Okay, so this is the Ford Transit Connect XLT with the high roof. I'm so glad that the dealer had a high roof available. What I liked really about this particular model is that everything was really sleek. Even though this is kind of like a work van, I really liked all of the updated touches to the entertainment system. I can plug in my phone and listen to my music via the sync feature here. Also, it has some controls here that I can have for the phone, the volume, which is really great when you're on a long road trip. And I know it's honestly probably the most basic feature, but I really love that I have a armrest. This is going to be so helpful when we're on long trips, because most likely I will be driving because Harley does not like to drive, but that's okay. As you can see, we've also got some storage above here. Oh no. We've got some storage above here, which is really nice that we can use. We might even build it out a little bit further just so that we've got enough storage that we can really put things in there. But I almost kind of like having it here because if you're driving, if you need to reach for something, maybe a snack, you can do that from here. So that's really great. So let me show you the back. So we decided to keep the desk in here for right now, and the reason we decided to keep the desk in here was because if you can see here, they actually have an inverter already, so it just didn't make sense for us to ask the dealer to take the desk out when we basically were getting a free inverter. I haven't done the research on it yet, but I'm assuming that's something that might be a little costly, so it's really nice that we already have one in here that we can use. So when we start the demolition, obviously we'll be taking this out, but honestly, like, it was not bad. It's gonna have a desk in here for now. So anyways, we'll be taking the desk out. But another thing too, which was great about this being from a locksmith, was that he wasn't putting a ton of equipment in here. So it's really, really clean. As you can see, they just kept it in really good condition. It's 2013 model. And it's got less than 100,000 miles on it, and that's really what we were looking for. So really, really happy about that. So I will show you kind of what it looks like from the back. So we've got a couple of different ideas of what we would like to do with it. One of the things I think that we will do for sure is on the doors. I think we'll get something to make kind of like some trays that pop up here. And then as far as the actual layout of the van, what we're leaning towards so far is doing kind of like an L-shaped couch here that we could turn into a little bit smaller than a full-size bed. It'll be bigger than a twin, but at least enough space for Harley and I to sleep. And then kind of having some of these two drawers that go underneath it. This one would be like the longest drawer, which would pop out here and would give us some space to put one of those portable cook stoves and a little bit of a sink if we wanted to do something like that, or just have it for storage. And then we're also thinking about building a small bookshelf here, and that would give us you know, some space to put some more storage. And obviously what we would really like to do is put this bookshelf here, or I should say more of like a storage compartment right here. And that way we can actually put like a sink or something right here. And that with the sink, because we won't really have a place for a shower, having something that would be you know, adjustable, where we could actually hang the shower, what would you call it? Nozzle, I guess? I don't know. Or we could actually hang that here. So basically what the sink nozzle would actually just hook up here, so that would give us space to be able to take outdoor showers if we needed to. But honestly, I really don't think that we're going to be using it like that. And if worse comes to worse, we can always just get one of those showers that attach to the outside of the car. So I'm really not too worried about it. But Harley takes so many showers, so he's probably more worried about it than I am. But yeah, so we've got so many ideas. I would love to hear what your ideas are. Let us know down below in the comments what you think we should do. And I'm excited to bring you all along with us as we convert out this van and just go through the process. I don't know anything about construction. Harley doesn't know anything about construction. So this was gonna be a first for us, but luckily I've got a lot of uncles and my dad is also a mechanic, and so I think it'll be fine. As far as the build out goes, we've got a ton of help, a lot of expertise, so we will not be alone on this. But definitely, if you are thinking about doing van life, I highly recommend starting out something small like this. This was a really great deal. It cost us about $11,000, about 12 out the door with tax, title, and license. So not bad considering those high roof Sprinter vans are typically about 25,000, and they've got way over 100,000 miles on them if you buy them used. So yeah, I mean, we've been researching this for a whole year, and honestly, it was really feeling impossible when we were about to give up. But honestly, if you have a goal to do it, just do it. When the time is right. When the time is right, you can do it. It's not impossible, because I was really doubting if we would be able to do this. And even though it's definitely smaller than what we originally wanted, I'm glad we decided to do this, because what happens if we bought this $65,000 van and then we said, oh my God, I don't like van life? Because that could happen. So I'm happy that we're starting off small and doing a very small build out that hopefully shouldn't cost us a lot of money. I don't know, because I definitely love to do interior design. That's probably where most of the money we'll spend. Well, that's probably where most of the money I will be spending will be on the interior design. So I'm so excited to build this out with you all. So we will continue to do updates as we go along. We'll hopefully would try to get this done between 3 to 6 months, pending things that happen in the world. So between 3 to 6 months, we'd like to get this fully built out so we can start enjoying it for our summertime getaways. So thank you so much, Grateful Gang, for hanging with me on this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have the goals and aspirations to do van life, do not give up. Just keep doing your research, and I promise you the timing will be right for you to do it. I am so excited to continue to bring you along with us on this journey as we build out our caravan and start hitting the road on adventures. Most likely we'll be taking this on domestic travel throughout Texas and maybe some out-of-state travel, but you know, we just want to start small and get used to kind of doing van life on the weekends and just doing small getaways. So I'm excited to take you with us, and yeah, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one, Grateful Gang. Bye. This question woke me up and is changing my life. Over the weekend, my partner and I participated in the 36 questions that lead to love. The series of questions is posted in the New York Times. We asked each other the 36 questions, and not only did we fall more in love with each other, but a question in the list is changing the outlook of my life forever. The question was, is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it? My dream has to always be nomadic. I've never wanted to plant roots. I just want to get in a van and see the world. I told him if I had the ability, I would just purchase a van, move to Europe, and travel together. And I realized the reason why I haven't done it is because I'm in so much debt. And I realized that's why people are in debt, why we have a society of consumerism. It's to keep us from our purpose, to keep us from living a fulfilled life, to keep us from reaching our dreams. I don't want any more stuff. What I want is to live and to be free.
Shut a man.